Everybody, I am Bethany Ligon, and I'm here with Reagan Roach, an 8th grade science teacher here at Cactus Canyon, and we are going to be sharing with you a couple of tools and tips to help hopefully make your teaching life a little bit easier. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Reagan because she has a really neat toy that she's been using with her classroom, and we'll go from there.
Okay, super excited. So the first toy is this little camera. Can see it's really small. What I like about the camera is that it's really easy to use for the kids. You can throw it, it can drop on the ground, it doesn't break, and the kids really enjoy using it.
What's it called?
This is called the Polaroid. I wrote this down because I always forget. So the Polaroid Cube HD digital video action camera recorder. So it's a Polaroid Cube is how I found it. They're about $100. You can get them at Amazon. And I did find on one list that they were actually rated the #1 camcorder in 2015. So
cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
The other thing I use is this book a lot, Battling Boredom, 99 Strategies to Spark Student Engagement. Tons of great ideas. I've been working on closure and different activities because you seem like I do the same things.
Right.
So one of the activities in there was to go around the room and you say one thing that you learned, kind of like a learning chain, and then you have to add to it and as you go. After you do it a couple times, the kids are like, you know, this isn't so fun anymore. So I use the cube and they record themselves like saying whatever it is that they learned, and then I can play it back. Sometimes I have a video and in class, I'll ask the kids a specific question and I'll say, you know, what do you think the greatest density of these bags are? And this is the video. And they'll give me an answer. Their answers were wrong because this was before we did anything on density. I just kind of wanted to see if anybody had a clue.
Right.
And then I played the video back at the end of the lesson and I said, you know, here was what you answered at the beginning. So now tell me what the correct answer is. And so they wrote out the correct answer. And so if you want to show that, it's just a really quick video.
Okay. So we'll screen share. So on here?
Yep.
Okay. So then they record their answers, and then how do you, like, where does it record to?
It records onto the cube.
Okay.
You plug the cube into your computer, and then you can download the video to your computer.
Okay. All right.
So this would be downloaded.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is, bag A, B, C, or D, which one has the greatest density? Tiffany, ready?
And they
my.
Yeah, they love watching this part because it's like, then they have to, oh, I'm holding it myself.
Got it. Why?
So the one thing that I did after I did this class is that you really have to tell them to hold it close to who they're videoing so you can really hear and speak clearly. And some of the kids are like, what?
Why?
Oh, I like how it keeps them on top, like they have to be ready.
Yeah, because they don't know who it's going to be thrown to. And I throw it and you get to point at whoever you want.
Okay. So you name a kid, you toss it to that kid, and then they choose who's going to answer.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so you can see if they hold it upside down.
Oh, this looks like way fun.
Yeah. And it's funny, when I first did it, the kids were like, oh, are you really getting, please don't record me. I really don't want to do this.
Right.
And so I was like, well, just work with me. Let's try it. And then after we did it once, they were like, so like on this video, they're like, you're only going to throw it to 4 of us? And when is it, will we all get a turn? And so it was kind of interesting because not only are they engaged in the lesson, but in order, because they have to use the tool, they got to know what they're talking about.
Right.
So it was really kind of fun to watch, like the changing of, oh God, I don't want to be on the video, to when's it my turn?
Right.
So
I know the answer because I was paying attention.
Yeah, and I really wanted you to record me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really neat. I really like this little toy. You did get this as a gift. But if you're wondering what to get a teacher a gift, this might be a really neat toy.
Yeah.
So a Polaroid Cube, about $100 on Amazon. So yeah, I don't think I'd get it for myself, but if someone wanted to buy it for me, maybe for like Valentine's Day or my anniversary's coming up. So this would be fun. So yeah, cool.
It does have a magnet on it too. So this bottom part is a magnet. It will attach to.
You can just put it on your whiteboard or whatever. Okay. Neat.
Easy to store.
I love it. All right, so I have two different tools that online tools that I want to share with you all. Some you might be familiar with, but the first one is called AnswerGarden, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to screen share. And AnswerGarden is a way for you to, as a teacher, to ask a question, and then students can record in just one simple response. So here I just did science is and typed in some words, and it made a word cloud. And I thought, based on this student responses, then the teacher could have a discussion based on, the bigger the word means that more people responded with that word. So why are some words bigger than others? And I was talking with a math teacher about this, and she's like, could we do this with numbers too? And I'm like, sure, why not? You throw up a math question on there, and students have to type in their answers, and maybe not display it as answers are coming in, but certainly, once everyone's answers are submitted, then you could see what most people are getting. So I'll just show a little bit, and I'm realizing I selected the wrong screen share things, so I can't, well, maybe I can share with you how to set it up. So hopefully this is showing. So this is where you go. You just go to answergarden.ch, and to get started, you click on the plus sign, and you just type in your question here. You can do classroom mode, which is where allows for multiple answers, but only one per respondent. Brainstorm is where you could send in as many answers from as many people as you want. You can choose between 20 characters and 40 characters, so it's way short responses, so you're looking for just a single word. And if you want it password protected, you could do that. And there's some other options here. You can make it available for an hour a day, a week, or keep it hidden. And then you just hit create. And then it's as simple as that, and share out the link with your class, and they can just start sending in answers. So it's really simple, really quick. So again, if you're looking for an entrance ticket or an exit ticket idea, that would be, that's an option for you.
And that's really good. You don't have to have an account and remember a password. It's just something you can quickly throw up there, and you can see if most of them are getting the right responses. Exactly.
Okay. So, if you're in, not just for science, but I'm thinking like in language arts, what do you think the theme is? Or, what's the big idea for the historical event? What are we supposed to learn?
Right.
That type of thing. So it's great for all sorts of content. The second one I want to share with you is Quizizz. And this is similar to Kahoot. I know a lot of teachers have been using Kahoot in the district. And so this is similar, but it's different because it's at the student's pace. But you can still see the leaders of who's getting the most answers correct and quickly too. So I'll go ahead and get started. I'm already logged in, and it gives you an account. And you can see here you have my quizzes. You can create one from scratch. And then I'll go over the reports too. But I've created a couple, one on the rock cycle and one on a sample quiz. But I'll go ahead and I'm going to edit because there's one more question that I wanted to add here, just so you can see the layout. And so I'm going to go over here to the left and click new question and just type in my question is, what year did Arizona become a state? And if I wanted to add an image, I can add one that's already downloaded or do a URL link, and I can add an image there. So we'll go 1888, 1912, which is the correct answer, 1942, or 1974. And so then that's as simple as it is to create a question. Yeah, it's really easy. So then I'm going to finish. You can select the grade range and content area, and if you want to put tags in to make it easier to identify what your topic is about, you can do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish and create quiz.
I like that you can go back and edit it. It's not like you save it and that's it and you can't change it.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you accidentally mark a wrong answer, it's simple to go back and fix.
Or a typo.
Right. So Regan and I are going to play each other. And so each student, as a teacher, you have all of these different setting options. And so you can have, again, students are working independently at their own pace. So you can jumble the questions, you can jumble the answers. You can show answers after the questions. You can do a review at the end. You can show the leaderboard or not. There can be a timer. Oh, that's something else is important. You can set the timer for, they can have 30 seconds, 60 seconds, up to 15 minutes to answer a question. And then here's the really fun part is that if you get a question right, then you get a really funny meme that says, yay, good job.
Fun.
But if you get it wrong, then you kind of get like a little bit of an insulting meme. So for not knowing the answer. So if you have some especially sensitive students, you may want to turn off that option, but it would be for all students, not just for one single student. So so it's probably for maybe older students who that can handle a little bit of sarcasm. This would be great. But if your students aren't understanding sarcasm yet, then probably not. And then of course there's music. So I'm going to turn that off because Reagan and I are going to be playing side by side, and that might get really annoying for the viewers of this video. And we're going to go ahead and proceed. And so Reagan, if you'll go in, and the class code is 02292. And I'm going to, well, here, I'll just, and she's joining in with her name. And I can see Reagan here. She's my student. And it randomly selects an avatar. And then over here on a teacher, as a teacher, I'm just going to start the game. And so the first, I can see students beginning the quiz. So the question that Reagan's answering is, what does the B stand for in Roy G. Biv? And then it's waiting there, and she's hitting enter. Okay, you got it, dude.
I'm ranked #1.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So let me see if I'm going to join in too, so we can see what's going on here.
Oh, got it wrong.
And this is just so teachers can see the different types of memes that are showing up. So then as a leaderboard, we can compare and see how it's going.
Oh, that's not fair. You made the questions.
I did.
So you're going to get #1. It's going to make me so sad.
There's only 5 questions, so we'll only torture you for just a few more minutes. So, and again, the students are working independently, but they can see there's the leaderboard. And I have one more question.
Are you ranked #2?
Not for long. And then there you go. So, oh, she beat me. Maybe you had faster answer times. Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't fast. I was fast.
You were faster.
So this is what students are seeing then. They have an opportunity to review the questions, see what they got right, see if they missed any, what questions they got wrong, and what the correct answer was. So over here on the teacher side, I'm seeing how students are answering which questions they're getting right or wrong. And we can examine it that way. And then I can review questions specifically, or I can export the results. And if you can see down here, it gives me an Excel file, which I can convert to a Google Sheets if I'd like, within Google Drive. And then I have the students' results for to analyze later and see what needs to happen. So again, that is Quizizz, Quizizz, or yeah, .com. And yeah, so I think it's really fun. We've had some high school students play with it, or teachers assign it for students, and they really got into
it's
it.
fun.
So it just kept them engaged, and it was just another alternative to Kahoot, since students tend to get Kahooted out.
Yes.
So anyway, so that's all we have for today to share with you. So I thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you have a fantastic day. If you have any questions, feel free to send us an email, and we'll be happy to help. Have a good one. Bye.